A right conscience guides man correctly. There is no greater good for man than to have his conscience at peace. It is a great thing not to be censured by your conscience by thinking that you could have done something more but chose not to. That's when man can have a constant inner joy, and his whole life can become a celebration. It is this inner joy that provides us with spiritual strength. Geronda, how can we understand that what we do is pleasing to God? Man has an inner awareness of it, he senses it. Does his own inner awareness suffice, or does he need the witness of others? I am referring to those who have a healthy and good conscience, and not to those who have a faulty conscience. A good conscience informs the person properly. Then a person feels a certain security, a certain hope, and says with humility, I am not worthy of paradise, I am bound for hell, but I believe the love and mercy of God will not abandon me. He feels this because he is actually struggling. He is not standing idle, doing nothing and saying, God will save me. The conscience, what an awesome gift. There is no greater fire, no greater hell than the burning of the conscience. There is no greater, more torturous remorse than the remorse of the conscience. The condemned will suffer eternally because they will be tormented by the thought that they have lost the gifts of paradise for the sake of few years of life on earth, even though those too were filled with the pangs of remorse and anxiety. Even the passions will not be satisfied, and this will be yet another torment. Geronda, how can a monastic live in reality the martyrdom of the conscience? The martyrdom of the conscience is for everyone. It's not only for monks and nuns. Monks and nuns also have the sweet martyrdom for their ascetic discipline. In reality, however, there is no martyrdom of the conscience for those who struggle properly. For the more a person suffers spiritually, that is, the more one suffers either for his many faults or because he participates in the passion of the Lord, the more he is rewarded with a divine consolation. Even if one has sorrows, grief, and troubles, he at the same time senses divine consolation when his conscience is clear and at peace.